Hey, my name is Cory Roth. I'm a criminal defense attorney practicing here in Houston, Texas. My office is located in Montrose Museum District off of Richmond and Montrose. And today I want to talk to you a little bit about possession crimes, and particularly possession of marijuana. For those of you that don't know, I have an alter ego, another website, dopedefenseattorney.com, and I have that website because I am very passionate about the rights of marijuana users. I'm very passionate about it, and I'm very passionate about the Fourth Amendment. And what the Fourth Amendment does is it protects you. It protects me. It protects everyone in the United States of America from unreasonable searches and seizures. The Fourth Amendment is like handcuffs. It's a box. It's a box that the government has to stay within. And anytime they go outside that box, there's a good chance they're breaking the law. And the problem is that there's so many criminal defense attorneys here in the Houston area. There's so many. There's so many. But so few of them do a good, thorough job. And I don't mean to bash other lawyers. I don't mean to bash other lawyers. But if, let's say, 8 out of 10, 4 out of 5 cases that walk in my door have a search issue, a serious search issue, some of them have blatantly obvious search issues, almost every case out there, 3 out of 5, 4 out of 5 cases should be winnable. They should be clearly, easily winnable. Every single marijuana case this year that I took to trial, I won. I won. And I won most of them, I think all of them actually, on basically a directed verdict. I won a motion to suppress. I convinced the judge in Harris County, Montgomery County, that the marijuana was illegally seized, that the officer illegally searched my client. And this is a problem. This is a problem. So in order for an officer to search you, let's say you're driving down the road and you're speeding, or you do an illegal lane change, or you run a red light, and the officer pulls you over. That's fine. He pulls you over, he comes up to your window, and he says, sir, have you been smoking today? If you say yes, well, the officer probably will have probable cause to search your car. But the officer says, well, I smelled the strong odor of burnt marijuana, which is probably what he's going to write in his offense report. Does the officer have the right to search you? It's going to be up to whether he's believable. But let's talk about another situation. Let's talk about another situation. I had a client this year who was parked. He was parked in his car outside in the parking lot of a park. And my client had this nice Cadillac, and he was just sitting there leaning back, playing a video game on his cell phone. When all of a sudden a cop pulled up, and the cop writes in his offense report that my client looked like he needed a welfare check. Something was wrong with him. That's another justification the officers regularly use to conduct illegal searches. I won that case, Court 5, Judge Harris. In Court 14, Judge Fields, Harris County, I had a case where my client was also sitting in the driver's seat of a parked car in a public park when the officers drove by and noticed some marijuana outside of the door of this car. The marijuana was outside the passenger door where her friend was sitting, and the officer claims that was probable cause to pull over, or at least detain my client. The cops search the car, and they find marijuana in the center console, deep in the center console, and on in the ashtray. Both blunts were leaning towards the passenger side. The officers didn't find anything on my client's seat, anything near the steering wheel, anything in her purse, and the cops decide to search the trunk. The cops go ahead, take the key, and illegally search the trunk, despite not smelling any marijuana. And the state was really confident about this case, really confident. But they had nothing to be confident about. It was an illegal search. It was an illegal detention of my client. While there may have been probable cause to search the co-defendant, there was no probable cause to search my client. Personally, I think my client and the co-defendant were illegally detained the moment that the cops parked their car. But again, this is another case I won mid-trial this year. And the reason why I won that case, according to the judge, is there were no affirmative links. I disagree with the judge, respectfully, but he gave the right ruling, so who cares? What the government has to do is link you to the marijuana, the cocaine, the drug, the gun, and there's a list of factors, and we'll go over that in my next video. We're going to go over the affirmative links in a marijuana case in my next video. Until then, my name is Cory Roth. I hope you enjoyed this, a little bit of rambling. Remember, if you're pulled over, if you're charged with possession of marijuana, give me, the dope defense attorney, a call, 713-552-0693. Have a good day. Stay out of trouble.